Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Governor91 and today we are taking on our next case. I know, I should be doing other random shit on this day. I tend to, but do you know what? Fuck it. I'm just doing this. I'm enjoying it. Don't care. So this lawsuit now is about... Oh, shit. This one is about like the CIA or something like that against someone. What was it there? There he goes. The intelligence service versus Kyle something. Now, obviously, the government are going to be pissed because I already made a remark in the last episode about how the government to do with homelessness, and I said that the government, it's a failure of the government. It's not the other way around. So they're going to give me a minus on this here. Yeah, thought so. I had a feeling that was coming. Right, let's see what they have to say. August. You may proceed. The institution represented by my client has conducted significant operations within the country. In one of these operations, which was under surveillance for a long time, the defendant has been placed as an operative within the arms smuggling group. Ooh. However, as the operation progressed, communication with Kyle was lost and no response was received. Based on observations, it has been determined that Kyle began working for the organization and severed ties with the agency. We request that the defendant be tried for treason against the homeland. Oh, that's a big boy claim. James, how are you, buddy? My client takes pride in the work that he has done for the intelligence agency, which is the plaintiff in this case, and the patriotic individual. Wait, hold on, sorry. Let me read that again. That was terrible. Let me let that finish typing. My client takes pride in working for the I'm just gonna skip it. Intelligence agent, or the KIA. Which is the plaintiff in this case, and a patriotic individual, okay? From the moment he was embedded within the organization, his primary goal has been to dismantle the organization. However, due to the increasing risk of capture within the organization, he decided to terminate his communication with the intelligence agency. He made this decision to ensure his own safety. We firmly deny the allegations made by the plaintiff. Okay, fair enough. Alright. I'm happy out. Appreciate it. Neither have any objections or anything like that. In pre-trial, I like that. So far, I understand and I'm happy with it. This one. Yes, absolutely. 50 in cash, please. Order. The lawsuit begins. Let's go. Alright, let's open up the case file, see what we have. 6 pages. However, over time, has been accused of abusing his mission and going beyond orders, and a request for his punishment has been filed in court. Let's have a look here. What evidence do we have? This contains articles of relevant... the communication records. Okay. Article 1. If Kyle successfully infiltrates, communication will be established through encrypted phones. Okay. If the operation jeopardizes Kyle's life, it will be terminated early. Okay. If the required code is transmitted, a raid will be conducted at Kyle's last known location. For security reasons, the number of the people who know about Kyle's activities will be limited. Fair enough. Okay, day 1. Kyle spent his first day with the organization. Day 2, he reported that the organization was preparing for a major delivery. That's a lot of information for a day 2. Kyle provided the location information of the requested individual. Kyle reported a security issue. A security issue. He cut off communication. Interesting. Okay. He decided to terminate it. Yeah, he made a decision for his own safety and denies it. Fair enough. Let's have a look here today. Respectful, tense, and neat. Fair enough. Indifferent. Fair enough. Anxious but neat as well. Okay. I don't have any notes for now. Cases involving charge of treason and disobedience to orders are treated with special diligence to protect the security and legality or the legal order of the country. The court methodically examines the validity of the charges and evidence. Those found guilty maybe but with severe opponent. Jesus. Okay. Treason is death, basically. I assume. So, let's have a little chat. August, please. August, how did you determine Kyle's return to the organization? We determined Kyle's return to the organization through the intelligence obtained during the operation and communication records. That's it? Can you provide more details about Kyle's role in the organization and the cessation? Is it? Cessation. Yeah, cessation of communication. Okay. At the beginning of the operation, we placed Kyle within the organization and monitored the communication process. However, over time, communication was severed, and we understood that he had begun working for the organization. Okay. But that's not really more details. That's literally the same details. What charges are being brought against Kyle on behalf of the intelligence agency? We are bringing charges against Kyle for acting contrary to the intelligence agency's mission, jeopardizing the mission, and going beyond orders. You will agree that there cannot be a more serious offense, and we are hoping the punishment will be... Oh, fucking, Your Honor. Fucking Jesus, right. Let's talk. Kyle. What actions did you take after being placed in the organization? After being placed within the organization, I worked to disrupt the arms smuggling in line with the organization's mission. Okay, Kyle. What happened regarding the cessation of communications and what was your reason for it? It occurred when, due to the increased risk of capture, my desire to ensure my own safety, I terminated communication to protect my own life. How do you evaluate the accusations brought to you by the intelligence service? I acted in accordance with the organization's mission and risked my life to protect the nation. The allegations made by the organization are baseless. It's extremely humiliating to be accused by an institution I served. Okay. Are you done? End listening. Goodbye. Caspin? Caspin, please explain more. How do you maintain communication with Kyle during the operation? We communicated with Kyle using a pre-established secure communications channels. Okay. A phone. What was Kyle's role within the smuggling organization, and how did he successfully carry it out? His role was to monitor the organization's activities and gather intelligence. He successfully carried out his role until the cessation of communication. Perfect, okay. What evidence do you have that Kyle returned? We presented communication records, operation reports as evidence in the court. Oh, to the court. Yeah, okay. So, I don't like how they're talking to me. What is your name? Lachlan? Lachlan? Okay. I'm just going to call you Mr. Callahan. What did you observe regarding Kyle's behavior within the organization? Initially, Kyle acted in accordance with the organization's mission. However, over time, he displayed more negative attitude towards the organization and severed communication. This is the first time where someone says that he's had an issue. What occurred after the cessation of... Yeah. After that, there was instability and confusion within the organization. Kyle's inactivity affected some of the organization's plans. How? What evidence do you have that Kyle returned? We presented communication records as evidence to the court. Did they? Did they though? Where? Where's the communication records? It contains agency. Okay. Okay. Sterling. What a stupid name. How did you check it within the organization? We tracked the communication records by technology monitoring communication channels and examining electronic evidence. What changes occurred in the intelligence service operation after the cessation of communication? After this, there was some disruptions in the internal workings of the organization, and revisions were needed in operation plans. What evidence do you have that Kyle returned to the organization? He claims to have terminated communication due to concerns for his safety, but at the time, our information about the organization indicated no problems whatsoever. Okay. I don't know. It sounds like he went back, but I don't know. It doesn't sound like... It sounds like he was like, oh shit, but he was fearing for his own life, but at the same time, he was fearing it for his own life to get caught communicating. I'm gonna say, I think he's innocent. I think he's innocent. I do. I think he's innocent. That's insane. Penalty? Did I get it wrong? Did I get it wrong? Your spouse's family wants to come and stay with you for a week. What's your thoughts on this? It's not the right time at all. If it will make my spouse happy. Why not? You're dead right. Why not? Come visit me. Very happy to see you. Sophia versus Brat. I think I fucked up there. But, like, I genuinely don't... Oh, shit. How did I fuck up? We determined that you made an egregious... or... erroneous judgment He had stated the problem and yet communication, and yet continued without transmitting the code. I don't know. Listen. Shit. All right. We're not batting 1,000, like, we've got four right and 3 wrong, but like, I don't think I've imprisoned anyone. I don't think I've imprisoned anyone falsely yet. So that's not bad. I'll take that. I'll take those wins. I'll take those wins where I can get them. I don't know what this next one is. It seems to be like a land issue or something like that. But I will come back to it. I'm very curious. I'm very curious what our options are. I'm just going to do case by case, so I'm not very, like, too locked in on this. And if I want to dip off, I can. And then I can come back. So I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys like the, this little mini series. I'm enjoying it anyways. I don't know how many cases I left, but fuck it. It's a bit of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. I love you. And as always, kisses.